firefighter William.
Back now to our top story, the death of an FDNY firefighter in the line of duty. Mayor de Blasio now giving a news conference in Brooklyn. Let's listen.
Man dedicated to protecting others, gave his life to this work, and like all members of the FDNY, understood every single day he was putting his life on the line, but he did it willingly in service of others. And today, he made the ultimate sacrifice. Our hearts go out to his family. Commissioner Nigro and I just spent time with his wife, Marie. Painful moment when a loved one learns that this was the last day of the life of someone they loved so deeply. William was only 42 years old. He has a daughter, Bella, who is only 8 years old. And leaves behind, in addition to his wife, Marie, his brother, Bobby, and both of his parents. Everyone is in a state of shock and grief. And to his family, we say, we will stand with you not only today, but in the days ahead and for years and years to come. This is what the FDNY does, stays by families through everything that comes ahead. Our hearts go out as well to all members of the FDNY who are feeling the loss deeply right now, especially the members of Ladder 135, Engine 286 in Ridgewood, where William was stationed. Even in the midst of this pain, I want to express our gratitude to everyone at Wyckoff Heights Medical Center for all they have done trying to save his life. I want to thank everyone who has come out in solidarity with his family and his fellow firefighters. Our thanks to Public Advocate Tish James, who's joined us, Councilmember Antonio Reynoso, Councilmember Elizabeth Crowley, the President of the Uniformed Firefighters Association, Jim Slevin, and the incoming President, Gerard Fitzgerald. We thank them all for gathering with us at this time. And now I'll turn it to Commissioner Dan Nigro, who will give you an update on this very, very painful situation.
Thank you, Mayor. It is a terrible tragedy for a department that's certainly known its share and more than its share of tragedies. Firefighter Tolley and his colleagues were called out at 2:20 today for a fire at 1615 Putnam Avenue. It's a 5-story apartment building. Fire was on the 2nd floor. Firefighter Tolley was operating on the roof. That was his position as the outside ventilation firefighter, operating around the area where the Ladder 135's bucket was located. Firefighter Tolley fell 5 stories from the roof, and he perished about 20 minutes into fighting that fire. The circumstances of the tragedy and the fall are right now under investigation by our Safety Command and by our Bureau of Fire Investigation. Certainly our hearts are primarily with William's wife, Marie, with his daughter, Isabella, with his mom and dad, his brother, and with the members of Ladder 135 and Engine 286 who lost a dear colleague, a dear brother in a moment. It's a terrible tragedy for the department, especially on the heels 1 month after the death of EMT Yadi Arroyo. Firefighter Tolley is the 1,147th member to die in the line of duty. Right now, I'll answer any questions you may have. It's certainly something that we'll look at, but it's too early to say that. We'll investigate any possible cause for this terrible accident. Yes? That's, again, it's part of the investigation. We have to interview the members. We know he was operating in the area of the bucket at the time. There were other firefighters on the roof. It's common practice. A fire, of course, heat and smoke rise. Firefighters at any fire will go to the roof, open the doors, and ventilate to save people above the fire. William Tolley, Tolley. As of now, there's nothing suspicious. Fire was contained to one room of a one-bedroom apartment. It was a serious enough fire, but certainly something that was controlled rather quickly by the department. There was nothing about the fire that really had anything to do with the accident that occurred. It was really in the operation that he was performing on the roof, which is a routine operation for us, and somehow he fell from the roof. Well, typically, as I said, in heat rises, as we all know. People above a fire are in serious danger. Firefighters ventilate from above in order to let the dangerous heated gases exit the building. So basically that's what he does. If he's called upon, we've recently had some roof rope rescues. Firefighters look around the scene to see if anybody's in danger at a window, and they can operate in that way too and perform a rescue either from the bucket, the fire escape, or even from a roof rope if necessary. In this fire, I don't know if they cut a hole. Frequently, they do cut a hole in the roof to ventilate. There were other firefighters on the roof. How near to them? That's the investigation that's going on now. I do not know. I'd have to get that information. I believe he did, yes. 14 years, which would make him a senior firefighter in that unit. The fire was probably not placed under control, but was mainly extinguished, yes.
Thank you.
Thank you.